My Online Toolbox here today, focusing in on specialized construction and how to optimize your marketing opportunities. Here we're going to feature a company called Turnkey. Their website is built by Turnkey, an actually fantastic URL. It covers a lot of different ideas when you just say built by Turnkey without focusing on any specific topic. But putting that aside, this particular company allows us to show the permutations of specialization in both the commercial and residential construction marketplaces. And while today it looks fabulous, a tremendous amount of effort went into this because just a few years ago, this company is here. We're using a product called Wayback Machine to show you their site. And of course, it had the traditional core values, attention to detail, professional team, and so forth. But the site was put together in a very loose manner for two reasons. One, the owner was just focusing in on getting himself online, and number two, there was no website developer who was able to properly challenge them to uniquely identify who they are, what their value proposition is, as well as what specifically do they do in their specialization. So now, as we go forward, you'll see as a starting point, when they say we have a team, they mean we have a team. So instead of just having a little blurb that they have a solid team, they show who they are. When you go to their site, they have a great biography of all of the different people who make up the team, which is fabulous. And then as we go further throughout the site, you'll see that they now target exactly what they master. In this particular case, we did learn what a barndominium was, and even though it's just a word where they're based in Texas, it means something. And now when you go to their site, they're very specific in what their perceptions are in providing high quality barndominium construction. And there's no ambiguity. The challenge specialized construction companies have is they know what they're doing when they go to do it, and they also know how to sell it. But many times they're not aware of how people look for them in the first place, and that's the tricky part. So, what you need to do is take a step back and realize the web developer will just listen to you and pretty much put together anything that you say. But as a salesperson, you may inadvertently be missing the opportunity to market yourself correctly. So you have to take a step back and clearly identify the main services that you're targeting. Take a step back and go look for yourself, but better yet, go look for your competitor in another state to see what buzzwords, what structure of a website, including not just the site, we'll get to that in a moment, but how does your competitors in other areas of the country market themselves? And it might give you a much better idea on how you need to organize your very specific services to be found so then you could sell your expertise in that particular product. Here is another example of where the next specialized service is steel fabrication and steel erecting. It's unique. It's not something even myself at my online toolbox was experienced in, so I could not just dictate what somebody needed to do. I needed to keep asking over and over and over again because I didn't even realize what the difference was between fabrication and erecting. Even though the picture is there, it's still something I was not part of before. So I needed to let the client know, please further educate me and don't just assume because I understand construction, new home building, or remodeling that I know everything about steel fabrication and steel erecting to help generate future business. And of course, after we've mastered the services, we then have to include other topics that are a necessity for a service provider to isolate the key target towns or cities that the company is looking to be found in. And then as we went outside of the website, you could see here that they have their Google My Business account set up. It's linked to the website. But then somebody could say, hey, My Online Toolbox, I just noticed something. This particular company doesn't have any Google reviews yet. That is true. We will push them to get Google reviews, but it is technically a weakness because this company, with all the positive experiences they've had, should have a good couple of 5-star reviews sitting right here. So putting that negative aside, we could see that they do have reviews, at least on Facebook. So let's jump over there and see how they're doing. And when we go to Facebook, what we see is something unique that clearly outweighs the negative side of the Google My Business reviews, which is they have a lot of connectivity to their clients. This one post here recently in May was a little post, but when you scroll down, you could see here they have 47 reactions of likes and loves, and they have 6 shares. Maybe it's a fluke. So we scroll up just a little bit, and actually, no, I have to scroll down a little bit, and we could see here that a previous social post had 33 reactions, which is really good. We scroll down to another one, and we could see 26 reactions with comments and shares. So to be fair, and here's another one with 30 reactions. So to be fair, even though there's a weakness inside one aspect of SEO related activities, which in this case is getting Google reviews, which does help with localized rankings, the client is far exceeding their social connections between existing customers and future customers. So that does outweigh it. And if you could make a post and always have 30, 40, 50, and even more reactions per post, you may not really need those Google reviews, even though it's something you should have. This is my online toolbox reaching out to all specialized commercial and residential construction contractors to help you with your objective of your marketing for more quality leads. We could help you one of 3 ways. First, of course, is the free education. Then comes education, basic and advanced, focusing in on how to organize your website for marketing of inbound leads, and then external to the website, focusing on advanced topics of the website, plus areas such as Facebook marketing, YouTube marketing, and so forth. And if you really need help and need a strategic plan, reach out to us to consider a marketing plan where we review the strengths and weaknesses of your company, compare them to the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors, and create a strategic plan for you to then work with any website company to have a real marketing machine. This is my online toolbox, wishing all specialized commercial and residential construction firms the best of luck, and we'll see you real soon.